So this here, as you can see, it is quite a large gouge in the earth. Was originally going to be the beginning of the Channel Tunnel, which links the UK with France. They started to do it here. I don't know, I don't remember why it stopped, but this was going to be the original start place. You see, I don't know if you can see down there, as those railings are, it's kind of ends. But yes, this is where it was going to start. Back home in Norway we have beautiful fjords. What they have here is just a big puddle at the side of the road. It's not quite as impressive, to be fair. So this is part of the railway line that comes through here, and it links Folkestone with Dover. If you haven't heard of Folkestone, you will have almost definitely heard of Dover. It's one of the biggest ports in the world. There it was. There's nothing left of it now. This line links directly to there. You can actually see there the white cliffs of Dover. That is what the song is about. It is a myth, though, that there's bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. There are no bluebirds in the UK. They are native to the US. And the reason they are put in the song is because at the time the song Over the Rainbow had just come out and was very popular, and that obviously contained the line about bluebirds. And to commercialize the song The White Cliffs, they decided to have bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover, despite the fact it never happened. Likely never will. But why let the fact get in the way of a good lyric? Okay, so here we have a very ornate gate that is extolling the virtues of the town. So we have the Warren. This is what this place is called, on the Jurassic coast of the UK, hence the fossils. The train, that is a modern one, and obviously a steam train. Now, from what I understand, the steam trains used to come, I don't know if they use this line, but used to come to the harbour, and there was a station there, and the Orient Express, I believe, would serve that as well, and the steam trains would go directly onto the ferry boats. And there's also a what do you say? In Norway we call it a Holtenplassen station, a train station at the harbour. They used to be anyway. They obviously don't want you to go in here, which means there must be something very interesting in there. This is usually the case. Part of the reason I came here today is this is a very popular place to find wild snakes. There are two native snake species to the UK, the grass snake and the adder. This is classic adder territory because it is easy to hide. But they have the flat surfaces, and particularly the concrete in the sun. It will warm up, it will raise the body temperature, and that is what they need as they are cold-blooded. Unfortunately, today it is fucking freezing, so the chances of seeing anything remotely serpentine are quite small. I remember the word serpentine, but not station. So again, the white cliffs of Dover. You can see over there, I don't know if you can see on the hill, we have a Martello Tower, which was a watchtower during the Napoleonic War. That one I believe is a storage facility now, but that one there is actually a house now. It's been converted into a house. Very expensive house, I would imagine. Again, you can see where it gets the name, the White Cliffs, from the chalk. I may bring some home and sell it. I'm sure there will be collectors for genuine chalk from the White Cliffs. So this here is known as the apron. During the war there were huge cannons stationed on here, and there are, you can't quite see them, but there are metal tracks on the apron that the gun would have been moved around on, pulled by people or horses, I believe, to change the trajectory of the weapon. Okay, I'm now down on the apron, and you can see that the sea level is almost exactly the same height as the wall. And I don't know what kind of drop that is there. If you were to go, it's slippery, I'm not going any further. If you were to step off of there, I think it's probably a good 10 feet. It's not something I want to find out, but there's one at the bottom of the cliffs. That way is Dover, that way is Folkestone. Wow. Oh shit. It's a good job I turned around when I did. Okay, the tide is coming in out. Now I could be mistaken. It's raining. I could be mistaken, but I am under the impression that this leads into the cliffs and may be the entrance, another entrance to the old tunnel. It's fucking hailing. It's actually fucking hailing. So, oh fucking hell. Welcome to the UK. So now at the bottom of the cliff, there are a lot of different plant life along the bottom here. And there is a particular one which I'm looking for, but it's quite hard to find. Along the coast there is a place called Samphire Hole, which is named after this plant. It is a plant called samphire, and during the late 18th century it was very sought after. It was kind of like remember like a couple of years ago when kale was really cool? It was like that, and it changed hands for a lot of money because it was very difficult to get, because it only grew here, and it was very difficult to ascend these cliffs and find it. And the place called Samphire Hole, Hole was like an English exclamation. So Samphire Hole translates really to Samphire is over there. But I can't see any. If you can see any, leave a comment. And actually, no, I don't want your comments. The sun has come out. There's a fishing boat. Folkestone, a very still a working harbour for fish. Tide is going out, sun is coming out. I wouldn't believe it was hailing like shit just a minute ago. But again, welcome to the UK. So this is where the sea wall ends. And it seems a good place as any to end the video. There's the wall comes to an end here. Then there's a ladder going down onto that beach, but I don't want to walk any further in case the tide comes in and I can't get back. Which is a distinct possibility. If you look down there, there's, I don't know if you can see, someone has put a ladder to get down to the beach. And this is the last spot. I guess you walk along the stones and it takes you all the way to Dover. But like you say, the tide, I don't know what doing, but there's not a lot of beach there if I should get stuck. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you have enjoyed it. I may do another one, but I probably won't, because this one's been a fucking pain in the ass, to be honest. So if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to, no, don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment. I don't give a fuck. What sparrow? I give a fuck about the sparrow. He's cool. Okay, bye. And now it is snowing. It is like being back home.